everyone, it is Kate coming to you with a casual Friday reads video, and as you can see, this is a very makeup free face, but boys don't have to wear makeup on booktube, so I should just feel free to make a video if I feel like it. And I'm going to show you all the books that I have that I'm interested in, and I am moving tomorrow, moving house, and it is very exciting but also very busy. So these are books that I don't have any amount of time near enough for all of these, but I just want lots of options. It's been a month starting out with some like rough reading of books that I've DNF'd or just wasn't that enthusiastic about, and so to save myself from a reading slump, I have lots of options and all sorts of kinds of books, and let's just get into the books. The first one I'll show you is one that I just finished, and that is The Good Earth. It's so funny because this was on my Q&A video as a book I've always been meaning to read, and then I did read this, and of the thoughts, I have to think about that one. It was definitely interesting, and I read it in a week, and it really actually helped me from getting deeper into a reading slump. I did the audiobook of it, and it pulled me right in, but I need to think more about that one before like I have my final thoughts. And then another part of the reading slump that's so silly is I was really sad to be finishing up the Elliott family trilogy by Elizabeth Gouge, because this is just so specifically my niche of reading. It's English, it's in the countryside, and there's beautiful houses, and it's heartwarming, but the writing is beautiful, like it's really quality writing. And anyhow, I didn't want to use it up, so I was putting that off, so I have ordered another Elizabeth Gouge book, and Towers in the Mist, so I'll be picking that up tomorrow. I wanted to have like one as backup. And I don't like to use the library copies of hers because I like to underline them. So the ones that are out of print, though, I will have to resort to the library. Other ones I'm interested in reading is Quartet and Autumn by Barbara Pym. I haven't read any Barbara Pym, actually. So it would be interesting to get to finally read her. And she's kind of that genre as Elizabeth Gouge and Stella Gibbons. And I would really like to try her out. And this is about 4 people in autumn who all of a sudden retire, I think it is, and then their lives, change from that. And then still slowly making my way through Anne's House of Dreams, and it's just such relaxing reading. It's great, like reading for moving, I think. So maybe I'll make some more progress on that. And then I also have Ake Anderson's Death Angels. This is the first in the Eric Winter novels. I told you guys before I want to do more like Swedish Nordic noir mysteries. I think it could be a genre I really like because I do love hard-boiled mysteries. So I would like to try that out. And then I checked out a bunch of audiobooks from the library. The first that I might say for the month of October, because it would just be so fun for Victober, is The Sign of Four by Arthur Conan Doyle. This is a Sherlock Holmes novel, and that could be really fun and atmospheric. And then one that I got, I want something light, and I'm definitely getting to this now that I finished The Good Earth. This is like a treat book. And it's Debbie Maycomer, Good Yarn. I haven't read any Debbie Maycomer yet, but I've been like wanting to read more romances because I do like that kind of book. I love Rosamund Pilcher, but I don't like the like steamy kind of romance, and I thought I need to read romances that like women in their 50s and 60s like to read. So Debbie Maycomer is very prolific, in case you don't know that, and so it's a great resource, and the library had tons of her audiobooks, so I think it'll just be great, cozy, fun, treaty type audiobooks, and just really emotionally engaging. And then I also got Mistborn, The Final Empire. I've been meaning to try out this fantasy series. I could really go for some fantasy right now, but I was burned out after DNFing The Wheel of Time. Then, because of Amanda Center, I got the Poisonwood Bible on audio, and so I'll definitely be trying to make some progress in this. She has just made it sound so excellent, so I would like to read that. And then I also, in addition to fantasy, I'm just craving like different kind of reading. And before Victober, where it's like exclusively classic reading, I just want to get in some super fun reading. And so I also wanted kind of a like Jen Campbell, magical realism, atmospheric type book. And so I got The Blue Girl from the library and very easily yesterday read about 30 pages. This is about a girl who can find secrets from eating food. Like people put their secrets in the food and she can tell what the secrets are. So it sounds really interesting. And then I also got a short story collection called Diving Bells by Lucy Wood. I started this in January and I enjoyed it, but it had to go back to the library. So I read about 3 stories out of it. Our Endless Numbered Days by Claire Fuller. So got kind of all of those category of books. And then a bunch of spontaneous ones, which, guys, isn't that fun to do sometimes when you're at the library? Just like grab a bunch of new books. And I mean, it's the library, so it's free, and I love supporting the library. And this first one is called Between Two Fires. This is by Mark Noss, and this takes place in 543. In 597 in medieval Wales, and it's a historical romance, and that could be fun to dive into that. Then this is The Hourglass Factory by Lucy Ribchester. This sounds very interesting. It combines the circus and Victorian London with a murder mystery. So just a lot of things that can make it really fun and unique and dynamic. Looking forward to that. Then I've had several people tell me that I would enjoy Julianne Donaldson, kind of light reading as well. So I got Blackmore. And even with the move, I find I still have time to read before bed. And so I want things that are like easy to pay attention to, because I've just had a lot of trouble with classics lately. So then I also got I Will Send Rain by Ray Meadows. This looks very interesting. It takes place during the Dust Bowl, and it's in the state of South Dakota. Just kidding, Oklahoma. I was way off. Anyhow, it sounds really interesting. I read the first chapter and I couldn't put it down, and it's not very long either, so I think this wouldn't be any trouble at all to get through. And so just like this is really different from the rest of the stack, and so I really need some variety to keep me out of a reading slump. And then Amanda sent her another book, Because of You, that is Among Others by Jo Walton. This is science fiction about a girl, I think it's one girl who goes to boarding school, but it's also a book for book lovers, and she just talks about the books that she loves and loves to like hide away reading books, and it just sounds like a lot of fun. So you can see I have a lot of variety. I also downloaded on my phone several audiobooks. I need choices. A book by Bill Bryson, A Walk in the Woods. I think it's that one where he goes in the Appalachian Trail. And then I also got Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. And I also got The Romanov Sisters. It's a nonfiction just about the Romanov family. And I've heard good things from Olive over at A Book Olive about that. So that is my load of books. And I have some buddy reads coming up in the coming week, but this is just what I'll be relaxing with this weekend and trying to finish the ones that I really want to before they're due at the library and before #Victober, which I'm very excited for, but I just wanted to have something really different. So I will be super, super excited about Victober and not be like burned out on classics. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do want to post my Q&A part 2 and my second booktuber recommends, but it's just been so crazy with the move, and I'm really hoping once internet is up and running after I move to be able to do that. Either way, have a lovely weekend, guys, and let me know what you are reading, and I will see you in my next video whenever that may be.